Good morning, it's Kathleen from Daring Steps, and today we're going to do a little self-care along with our core. Now, I'll tell you why. My back is a little touchy today, did a long drive yesterday, and I know that I need to look after myself. Now, self-care to you might mean getting your nails done or getting a massage. For me, it's movement, which is why I love teaching fitness. It's kind of a good fit for me. It soothes my soul and it feeds my spirit. Now, do what you can today. I've got a touchy back, so we're going to do some core that doesn't involve any crunching, bringing the body together, or pardon me, the upper body and lower body together, because that is, although a stretch for the back, it will be hard for me. So not going to do that. Little core, little stretch, a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care. All right, we're going to stand with feet about hip-width apart. So quick tip, hip-width apart is usually about two fists apart. So I'm getting a little tough here, so I'm going to move my feet just a little wider. That's a good way to figure out whether or not your feet are hip-width apart. Okay, so let's start with a little bit of warm-up for the spine. Now, the other reason I'm not going to do a big heavy-duty workout today is my air conditioning is not working, which really sucks. It is fixable though. Okay, big breath in. Exhale down. Big breath in. Now big breath up, way up. No, just fold it over. Just dangle here. Now, bend your knee. I've got a flat back. Now I'm going to round it out a bit. And I'm not too concerned how you breathe right now. I really just want you to breathe. Round out the back, roll it back to neutral. Round it out. Couple more. Push your bum back. As you come up, roll the stomach into the spine and then let it go. Neutral here. Now this time, your hands are on your thighs, round out your back and hold it there, okay? So as best you can, make your back into a C. A C for core. Hold it there, bring it back to neutral, and push your butt back a little bit. Your knees are over top of your ankles, right? Hold it there, abdominals are pulled in, and just let it go. Right there. All right. Still got a nice deep bend here. Just let it go. You can support your hands on the ground and just rock it back and forth. Okay, so I'm going to turn so you can see. You don't have to turn. So I'm rocking back and forth. This is a nice stretch and mobility exercise for your hips. All right, if you can't get your hands on the ground, just keep them on your knees. That's fine. Now come center. Breathe in, roll up. Roll the shoulders back. Good stuff. All right, let's see who's with me. If you're with me, give me a little shout out. Say hi. I've got somebody here. All righty, keep going. Let's go. All right, so take your hands to your sides, and we're going to go side. Reach toward the side of your knee to side. And as you do this, I'm going to pause here. I'm popping this hip out a little bit, not too far. Good. This is loosening up my back slowly. I sat in the car for about 4.5 hours yesterday, and I actually had to stop. And I found a body of water, and I laid by it to give my back a break and read. It was divine. Couple more. Try and keep your heels on the ground, don't lift them. And don't go through pain. One more. Come center. Good. Now let's take those hip circles the ones I do on probably every third video. Good stuff. Roll it out. One more this way, and then we're just going to switch direction. Again, mobility for the hips. Your back is very tied to your hips. Really, the knee bone is connected to the foot bone. It's all connected. Okay, come center. All right, now this time we're going to come forward and back. So just move forward and back. Little arch there. You can even round it out here. It's up to you. Do what feels good. You got it. So pushing the hips forward. Your abdominals will pop out. That's okay. Come center. Big breath up. And roll it down. Bend the knees. If you can grab the floor without pain, go for it. If not, just hold on to your knees. That's okay. I got a flat back here. I'm going to let it go. Hold it there. I'm holding it, and I'm going to grab my elbows and just rock them back and forth. Either way, forward, back, side to side, you choose. And we're just holding it here. Lifting the hips. Breathing. All right. Bend the knees really deeply and stand up. Good. You got a little squat in there. I snuck it in. Okay. So part of back tightness can also come from hip flexor tightness. So step forward, toes facing forward. We're going to step back a little further. Make sure your feet are on separate tracks. Otherwise, you'll end up falling over. So hold it there. We're going to pull this back knee forward. Okay, so we're upright. So my shoulders are over top of my hips, and my hips are pretty close to being over top of my knee. And we're just going to sink. Hold it there. You're going to put your hands on your hips. Abdominals are pulled in. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Okay, squeeze them together. So I'm going to turn so you can see what the heck I'm doing. So I'm here. My feet are on separate tracks. My hands are on my hips, and then I pull the shoulder blades. Not my elbows. It's the shoulder blades. Pushing the hips forward. Hold it there. So getting a little bit of a stretch to the front of the thigh and up into the hip. Good stuff. Standing very tall. Breathing. Release the hands. Extend the back leg. If you need to step in a little bit, you can. Okay, back heel comes down. So we're stretching the calf here. This knee can come forward, get a little deeper stretch. So it can come over the laces if you're wearing any laces. There, try and keep that heel down. If you can't keep it down, bring it further forward. Okay, we're all going to have different length of legs, and we're all going to have different flexibility in the calf muscle. Now, if you can, keeping a nice straight line, lean forward. Hold it there. The stretch will shift into a different part of your leg. For me, it's more to the side of my calf. Good. And a little further forward, keeping it straight. Bend into this knee and step up. Good stuff. Give it a little shake. Yes, you did work that supporting leg. So we're going to do the other side. I'll come this way. So the other foot comes back on that separate track. Get a position where your heel can come down. Okay, standing very straight. Pull the knee underneath and sink. Good. This time, put the hands in front. Push your hands away. You want to push your hands so that your shoulder blades pull away from the spine. All the while, your legs are hanging out here. You're getting a stretch in that quadricep, so the front of your thigh, of the back leg, and into the hip flexor. Push, push, push. Hold it. Hold these hands. Extend the back leg, lean forward. So the back heel comes to the ground. Now this is a little bit less flexible, so I'm going to come up a bit. Now I can get my heel down. Good stuff. Press forward a little further. Your body is nice and long here. Stretching lengthens the muscles. Strength work shortens the muscle. Hold it there. Now, I'm gonna bring it up above the head. Bend the knee a little bit if you wish in the back. Good stuff. Abdominals are still tight, eyes are forward. You're nice and solid on your feet. Breathe in, roll those hands down. Step in, give it a shake. Okay, good stuff. Alrighty, so we've done a little bit of stretching through the upper body, and then we got into the lower body. Let's do a little bit of standing core. So get nice and solid. Feet, again, hip width apart-ish. Sink your weight into one foot, so lifting one foot off the ground. Now, you can do this with a toe or grab a wall, okay? A wall, a chair, imaginary wall, your dresser. We're in my bedroom today. All right, now, don't let your hips sink. Gonna keep things nice and level. Whatever works for you. That AC really isn't working. I am lucky, my house naturally stays fairly cool. Lift up, hold it, hold it, hold it. So watch those hips. They will want to compensate, so you want to bring it up. That's all part of the core work. You want to level them off, so figure it out. Put your hands on your hips and yeah, that feels level, good. Now we're going to take this leg out to the side, hold, flex this foot, flex the foot, hold it, and bring it in. Not a crunch in sight, but we are working the core big time. Abdominals are tight. Now I can tell my hips are getting off kilter. So I'm gonna put my toe down and give it a little shake, and I'm gonna do that again, okay? Lift up, flex my foot, out to the side, and in. Yes, the hips are going to move as you move the knee in and out. A couple more. Body is tall. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes we hold the breath. And one more. And tap it down. Good. Give it a shake. So the leg that you're standing on, it's not passive. It is working hard. Okay, let's do the other leg. Okay. Breathe in. Lift up. Flex foot. Out. And in. Now you might be able to get a little further out than me. You might not. Do what works for you. This is all about you. We want to look after you. I'm not asking you to do anything that your body is saying no. If it's saying no, you got to stop. Couple more. This is my wonky foot, so it's a little more difficult for balance. I got to focus. Rebalance. Really pull in those abdominals. Oh, there we go. Last one. Tap it down. Good. All right, give those hips a shake. Nice. Well done. Now, I challenge you to try that with no eyes. That will make it a lot more difficult. Okay, let's do one more standing exercise. This is a fantastic core exercise, but it's also going to work your legs and your butt like we just did. Okay, so I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to lift my one knee. Okay, we're going to do the golfer's pickup. We've done this before, but we're going to do it a little bit different. I don't have anything to pick up. Yes, I do. I'm in my bedroom, so I have a washcloth here. I'm going to drop my washcloth. Oops, I dropped my washcloth. All right, pull it over just a little bit. Okay, knee comes up. Now, this is not exactly how you would pick up a washcloth, but for our purposes, you take the foot back and you hinge at the hip. You pick up your washcloth. Knee comes up and down. We're going to do this side to side. You could do it just one side. It's up to you. Okay. Oh, I dropped my washcloth. My other leg. Pull the abdominals in, lift the knee up, and tip it. You will find one side is easier than the other. Oh, I dropped it again. Okay, so you get the picture, right? Okay, so we're actually going really slow here. Okay, so lift up. I dropped it a little far off to the side, but I'll manage. There we go. Balance, abdominals tight. I'm bringing my knee up for fun, putting it down. Oh, I dropped it again, lift it up, and push it out. So you can straighten out that leg if you want to. I'm focusing, not going fast. I'm going to do it 2 more times, okay? Drop your object. You don't have to pick up anything. I'm just doing it for visualization. Forward. Oh, see, I'm losing it there. I'm going to touch down. Abdominals tight. Okay. So when you feel like you're losing it, pull those abdominals in. It means that you lost the lock on your core and you don't have any stability. One more time. Okay. And here we go. Woo. There we go. Come to upright. Knee comes up, and good. And then, it's handy dandy washcloth. Oh, there we go. All right, that's enough of that. Okay. All right, kids, let's take it down to the ground. And I would like you to take it into, let's just start with Goddess, which is a yoga move. I am not a yoga teacher. I can teach you a stretch. But take your hands up, and take it down. Hold it and reach up, down. Knees remain over top of the ankles. Your feet are wide. As you can see, my toes are out to the side. Hold it here. The hands down. Now you might want to bring your feet in a little bit. I challenge you to come down, straight down into a squat. If you need to, you can just get down however works for you. Come all the way down. I'm going to use my ground. I'm going to feed it a little bit. Put my elbows to brace. And put my hands back and down. There we go. That's just a little challenge for you. A little something different. Gets into the legs, but it's also an amazing hip and thigh stretch. All right. Let's sit very tall. So you're almost balanced on your butt bones. And butt bones are called ischial tuberosities. There will be a test at the end. There are no prizes, so don't really take any stock. Okay, take your hands on your thighs underneath your knee and just round out your back. Again, self-care today. Babying your back. That's what I should have named this, babying the back. Okay, pull those abdominals in. I'm going to walk my feet back, and I'm going to walk all the way back here. There we go. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to give myself a little stretch here. Good stuff. Rocking back and forth, massaging my the flesh of my upper glutes, so the top of my butt. All right. This is a stretch I love. I'm going to hang on to one knee. You need to hold on underneath, that's fine. I'm going to take my foot up, okay? Roll up my foot a little bit, flex my foot, and I'm going to come all the way down. Now, you don't have to. You can bend your knee. You can come all the way down and just hold it. Now, if you wanted more stretch on this, maybe a little bit later, you could put some books or a pillow under your butt and raise it up so that you're arched. Hold it there. Now I want you to pull your abdominals in. We're getting into core now. If you need to bend the knee, do it. Do not arch your back. Bring it straight up. Okay? Now, if you couldn't do that without arching your back, you would bring your foot in and then up. Okay? Bring this knee in. Extend the leg, flex the foot, bring it all the way down, or bend the knee. It's up to you. All the way down. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Breathing. At least 3 breaths in a stretch. That'll give you about 30 seconds. Brace the abdominals, bring it straight up, or bend the knee, lift, 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 all the way up. Good stuff. Bring the other foot to match. Hands out to the side. I like knuckles down because it prevents me from pressing on the floor. Okay, 1 foot at a time. Now you can bend the knees and extend. That's level 1. Hold it there, keep going. Or if you wish, you can take it at a straight leg. Or up here, straight leg. Now, all the while, you are pulling your abdominals in. Your back is flat on the ground. Beautiful. Looking good. Nice stuff. I'm glad you're with me doing this, looking after ourselves. Bring it in, hold it here. Now, as I was doing this, I could feel my upper back coming off the ground, kind of tensing. I'm resetting. Pull my abdominals in. I've relaxed a little bit, and down I go. I'm not feeling super strong today. I'm not going to put my feet all the way down to the ground. In fact, I'm going to bend my knee. By bending the knee, I make the lever shorter. You got it. Pull the abdominals in. Reset as often as you need. In fact, do it every couple of times even if you don't think you need to. Okay? Bring it in. Give it a hug. Lift up your head. Beautiful. Looks like the sun has gone around, so my lights are not quite as good. Okay, arms up. All right. Now, I was going to go side to side. I'm going to do the rock and roll, but we'll see how it goes. You choose if you do it all the way down or all the way up. So let's start little bit by little bit. This is a back stretch but core exercise. Now, as you do this, breathe out, brace, pull your abdominals in, inhale. Exhale on the way down, brace, inhale on the way up. Okay, so if you feel like you can go further, go for it. If you feel like you can take your feet out to the side, go for it. I am not doing that today because I am looking after myself. Abdominals in. Beautiful. Couple more. Love it, love it. I'm going to do one more each side. Again, you don't have to follow me. You can go all the way down if you want. I am doing it just a little bit. Last one here. Good. I'm going to bring it in, hug underneath the knees, lift my head, roll out my feet, give myself a little love. All right, feet come down, really close to the bum. All right, again, hands out to the side. I like my knuckles down. It doesn't matter, whatever, I just prefer that because I have a habit pushing on the ground and I want my body to do the work, not my arms. All right, so my feet are close to my butt. We're going to peel your butt off the ground just a little bit to the sort of the upper low back and down. Good. We're going to keep doing that. Squeeze your butt as tight as you possibly can and down. So squeeze the butt so hard. You got it. And hold this one up. Hold. Now you're going to lift the hips. You got it. Stay there. Now, rather than incorporating low body, we're going to take the hands up. Hold it there. Hold it there. Squeezing your bottom. One hand comes back. Touch down. Other hand comes back. Touch down. My eyes are straight up. Good stuff. All the way back with the hand. Abdominals are so tight. You can get your body such that your knees are in line with your neck and your bum is as well, so you're not sort of down here. That's okay. But you do what works for you. You showed up, and I'm impressed. Even if you're on the couch, visualization of doing these exercises will actually, in fact, help you get stronger in the core. I'm going to do 2 more hands. Beginning to feel my butt here. Last one. Both hands up. Bring them down, roll down slow, really slow. Gonna give myself a hug again. You gotta stay there. Even the act of hugging yourself can be of comfort. Your body, your brain, doesn't necessarily know that it's not getting a hug from somebody else. You can give yourself that little boost by hugging yourself. All right, roll it down. Good stuff. All righty. I want you to roll to your side. And we're going to do a leg exercise, but the action here is such that you're keeping from your tip, the crown of your head, to the bottom of your abdominals still, okay? So I want you to remain still. Okay, so we're gonna do the clown. I think I did this 100 years ago. So you're gonna relax yourself down. Knees are on top of each other. Your hip is in line with your shoulder, and I'm gonna bring it back a bit because I can feel I'm not. You can bring your head down if you want, but you choose. I'm gonna get myself right in line. Put your heels together, put the balls of your feet together, put your hand on the ground if you need it, and we're just gonna lift and down. Now, yes, you're gonna feel your butt big time on this, but, haha, I made a funny. You're actually working core, so there's no rotation in your spine. You're not rocking back and forth. Good, good. I'm not counting. I'm gonna go based on feel, but I think I've done about 6. I am terrible for counting. It's all about listening to the body. One more after this. Good stuff. And you can just flip over, okay? I'm gonna rock on over. So I can actually look at you. All right, so again, bring my body in line and get comfortable on my head here. Hips, shoulders, head, knees are forward, heels and the ball of my foot. So this part, they're stuck together like glue. So lifting, no movement from here upward. So that's kind of hard. You don't want to rock yourself back and forth. You'll figure out which hip is more mobile than the other. You got it. It's not very big. Beautiful. Looking after yourself here. Abdominals are tight. So I've mentioned 100 times already. Yes, I've got a bit of a sore back, but I'm not actually working my back per se here. I'm looking after it. I'm doing some exercise, but there's no movement happening in my back yet. I'm working the core. I'm going to do 2 more. Fantastic. And relax. Okay, I'm going to roll to my stomach. I'm not doing planks. All right, I'm going to put my elbows underneath my shoulders. Probably one of the first times I haven't done planks with you. Fingers are really wide. Stretch them out. And all I'm going to do is look ahead and do a cobra, okay? Hold it here. I'm very gently pressing away from the floor. My abdominals are pulled in, and I'm going to just relax. Drop the head. Good. All right, let's do it one more time. Here we go. Lift up. So it's an active movement, but you're not going anywhere. Abdominals are pulled in, and relax. We're going to do it one more time. In the hair, lift up, hold. If you have the flexibility in your back, you can push through your hands and lift the forearms off the ground, starting with your elbow. You choose what you want to do. I'm staying right here for now. And relax. Okay, I'm going to come down. I'm going to put my forehead on the ground. If you need a pillow, you can. It's not necessary, I don't think. You're going to bring your feet together and Squeeze your bum. Squeeze it. Now, lift one leg and then the other. Keep your hip bone on the ground. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. You can look straight down or to the side, it doesn't matter. You got it. One more each side. Last one. Okay, hold it there. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing with the arms. So my hands are out to the side, my head is down, and I'm going to lift up and the other side up. Good. Pulling the shoulder blade toward the spine. Once the hand is down, relax. One more, each side. Good. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put that together, one hand, one leg. Okay, so we're going to oppose hand and leg. Head comes down and lift one leg, one arm. Other side. Abdominals pull in as you lift, release as you let down. Your pubic bone is always on the ground. No rotation here. Very nice. Two more. And last one. Take a break. Put your hands at your side. Peel up and rock back. Bring the knees under, widen them out, and just put your hands forward. And stretch. Beautiful. Breathe deeply. One more. I'm going to roll up. Now, if you'd like a little bit more for the Superman, which is what we just did, the alternating arm and leg, what you can do is do that again, or you can do both arms, both legs at the same time. I'm not going to do that because I do want to honor where I'm at today, but both arms, both legs, try that. And if you want to, you can comment. I'll just hang out here and watch you. I would if it was Zoom, which we're going to get into soon, I promise. I would like you to try on your face down, keeping the pubic bone nailed to the floor. You squeeze your butt as tight as you possibly can. Squeeze your heels together. Lift both legs and both arms at the same time, pulling the abdominals in. Okay? Give it a shot. See what you think. If you know that your back isn't going to tolerate that, then do not do that. No pain, no pain. That is my motto. Okay, I would like to do one more core exercise, and let's take it to the hands and knees. All right. So I want you to pull your shoulder blades back. So if you're sunk here, pull it up. There you go. Abdominals are pulled in, and we're going to do pretty much exactly what we just did, but we're doing it from hands and knees. We're going to extend a leg. Let's do a little lift and bring it in. Extend the leg, little lift, and bring it in. So you think this is legs and butt, but you have to stay steady, which means your core. Extend the leg, lift, and in. Let's stay on this side. Extend the leg, lift, and in. Extend the leg, lift, and in. Bring it a little closer to your arms as you come in. Now, watch yourself. You do not want to rotate. Okay, don't do that. You want to make sure you take it to a neutral hip. Lift. Abdominals are so tight. You're not wobbly. If you are, readjust your hands to wherever you need. All the way in. Now you can add a little back round out, a little stretch. Don't arch the back on this. Now you round it out. Beautiful. One more. Extend and down. Good. Take a quick break and let's do the other side. So I'll turn. I'll do a slightly different angle so you can see slightly different angle. Okay, so I'll give you a butt shot. Okay, so extend the leg, pull the abdominals in, lift and in. Good. So you notice my upper body is still. The movement, it originates from my hip and moves through the leg. My eyes are cast down. I'm still pushing through my shoulders. And let's add that arch. Push and neutral back. You got it. Yes, breathing. Going slow. Yes. We're going to do one more. And come down to center. And this time, widen out your knees one more time. Hands come forward and rock back. Good stuff. Now, really rock your fingertips forward, then drop the head, drop the elbows, and just hang out here. Breathe deeply. Allow your hips. You do this. I'm just gonna sit here and talk so you can hear me. I want you to breathe very deeply and think about pulling the back muscles apart as you breathe. So pull that breath into the back and allow your muscles to spread out, to lengthen. On the next breath, breathe in, pull it in, and think about unguarding those muscles. Because sometimes when things hurt, we hold on, we protect. I want you to let go. You're in a safe environment and breathe. Do that one more time. Breathe in and settle. Just stay there. I'm going to join you. Hold it there. Let your hair fall in your face. Couple more breaths. Now what I'd like you to do is start rocking back and forth. Stay in your position. Just rock back and forth. Get into the hips. Get into the shoulders. Bring your hands back toward your body. Keep the rocking going on your forehead. Gently. And now come on up. Roll it up. And sit comfortably. All right. So sit however works for you. Pull the hair out of your face. That was getting long and strong together. We lengthened out the muscles through our stretch and we used our core and strengthened it up. I hope that was good for you. It was good for me for sure. I was able to honor my back while staying in motion and giving you what I think is probably a pretty good class. If you have any comments or questions, I would really like to hear them. I will post this both to YouTube and to my Daring Steps Facebook page and maybe even Instagram. I am a woman of a certain age and I am learning about Instagram. Actually, I'm saying I'm learning about Instagram. I haven't done a whole lot about it, so that must change. Anyway, you have been wonderful. Thank you for joining me. If you want more of something, please let me know. I do answer my comments quite regularly and I do take requests. So if there's something that you love, then let me know. I am here to serve you, the real woman living a real life, living in a real body. Thank you very much. I'm going to peel myself off the floor and bid you adieu. And if you have a comment, please let me know what you think. Okay, bye now.